Hello again, this is Lane in Snyder, Texas. And on this video, I'm going to share with you a few answers that Dr. Gary Samuelson had been given concerning redox signaling molecules, the research and the science behind what's in the Asea product. Now, Asea was formulated from the science of a biotech company prior to Bertus Norton getting a hold of actually being on the board. And you can see that in the Asea Genesis video. And he knew Dr. Gary Samuelson previous to this, and he called him in. He actually tells that story on that Asea Genesis video. But Dr. Gary Samuelson was instrumental in creating the redox signaling molecules that we consume right now to keep our bodies well. So that link to that Asea Genesis video is in the description below, and you can access that video. It's over on Vimeo. It's not on YouTube. But anyway, these are questions that were given Dr. Gary Samuelson about Asea, about the science, about the research, and about all of those things concerning redox signaling. And we'll just get right into it. I wanted to go over a few things prior to going through and doing these questions. But prior to 2007, research scientists globally believed that stabilizing redox signaling molecules outside living cells was impossible, which changed with the development of Asea's redox signaling molecule supplement. And here's a quote, which was also on the front of this video, introducing what this video was all about. He said this: imagine what would happen if your body suddenly lost its ability to heal itself. Within hours, our body would age several years, tissues would degenerate, infection would take hold, and our body would quickly wither and die. That's how important these molecules are to the living apparatus that our body represents. Let's get into these questions, because I think it was revealing to me, and I think that the answer to these questions will be revealing to you as well. The first question was, what are redox signaling molecules in Asea, and how are they made? His answer was, there are over 15 independently verified redox signaling molecules formed from salt water in Asea. Some of them are molecular complexes. In the literature, these redox signaling molecules are categorized in two species: reactive oxygen species, ROS, and reduced species, RS. The stable redox signaling molecules or complexes in Asea are made from salt and water in a complex electrochemical catalytic process involving electromagnetic fields, fixed catalysts, frequencies, flows, and temperatures, etc. This process is very similar to the physical process that produced the native redox signaling molecules found in living cells. A perfect redox balance of both species is found in Asea. The exact process and structure of the resulting molecules are not made public. However, it is important to realize that this redox balanced compound cannot be made by simply mixing together the isolated components. The foundational underlying production technology is essential. This manufacturing process produced compounds that have been scrutinized closely with over 15 years of comprehensive toxicity studies showing absolutely zero toxic response in every study and in every case. Even when placed in direct contact with very sensitive lung endothelial cells, Asea induced no toxic or inflammatory markers. This is surprising because scientists expected immediate and recognizable toxic response, but have found none in repeated testing. So there, Asea, the product, has absolutely zero toxicity and is safe. So the second question was, how do the Asea scientists translate safety experiments run on cell cultures to safety in humans? How do you know how much is safe for humans? And his answer was, the technology behind Asea is based on more than 15 years of comprehensive in vivo preclinical safety studies, along with substantial efficacy feedback from several people who have been drinking the redox signaling compounds over many years now. The recommended daily use is from 2 to 4 ounces for an average individual based on these comprehensive studies and efficacies. The study is run on highly sensitive endothelial cell cultures. When placed in direct contact with Asea, serve to confirm that the stable oral formulation in Asea is manufactured correctly. The complete lack of toxic response, no inflammatory cytokines, even with extremely high concentrations of Asea, indicates the expected characteristics of the correct formula. Human studies on common blood markers used to determine toxicity were also done, urine and genetic markers. All of this contributes to a large body of conclusive evidence and has been used to determine safety. The next question. Does Asea contain any additives, contaminants, or nanoparticles? No, it is pure and uncontaminated as necessary to maintain stability. Next question. Have independent labs verified the existence of these redox signaling molecules in Asea? Yes, independent labs have employed different methods such as low temperatures mass spectroscopy, electron spin resonance, and several fluorescent spectrographic methods, UCLA, JEOL, PNNL, Ascentia, active spectrum, and have specifically identified several of the molecular components and complexes in Asea. Some of these methods were developed to successfully detect some components of Asea in the blood. An in-house yet independent laboratory has been set up near the production facility to run quality assurance on samples from every batch of Asea and random bottle samples. This laboratory employs fluorescent spectrographic methods that are commonly used on living cells to identify redox signaling molecules. All labs results so far have been consistent and conclusive. This next one is pretty amazing when you start to realize what's happening in your cells, which you can find at that other video that I have here on my channel, the one with Anne-Louise Gittleman on the face of it, the foundational Asea Foundational for Health. I believe that's the name of it. How does Asea enhance and activate antioxidants? Antioxidants are enhanced and renewed inside living cells by reductive molecules that could be termed collectively as reductants. The redox balanced mixture of molecules in Asea contains an abundance of reductants. These reductants enable the antioxidants to neutralize oxidant. Laboratory results with living cells have demonstrated over 500% increase in efficacy of two master antioxidants, glutathione peroxidase and superoxide dismutase, even when very small concentrations of Asea were added. This is not the end story, though. It was also shown in the same study that Asea helps increase the rate of production of these native protective antioxidants in cells. Recall that Asea demonstrated zero toxicity. Any mechanism of action that causes cells to produce more antioxidant almost always involves a response to some low-level toxicity-induced stress. Asea is able to elicit the production of antioxidants in cell without eliciting any toxic response or oxidative stress. The technology behind Asea is the only mixture achieving this to date that has been shown to elicit antioxidant production without eliciting a toxic response. In this sense, Asea is very unique. And the last question, do the redox signaling molecules in Asea play any role in helping with radiation exposure? The most dangerous aspect of radiation is that your DNA and the internal workings of your cells, especially in your critical glands and organs, are attacked by free radicals and oxidative toxins kicked off by the elevated levels of radiation picked up from the surrounding atmosphere. The native antioxidants inside your cells, glutathione and the SOD, protect the cells against such free radicals and oxidative damage. Asea dramatically increases the efficacy and production of these native antioxidants, thereby helping your body effectively protect itself against such free radicals and oxidants. In addition to this, the redox signaling molecules in Asea greatly enhance the body's ability to detect, repair, and replace damaged cells that do result. So there you have it. Those are the 6 questions that were posed to Dr. Gary Samuelson after his development of these redox signaling molecules. But I came across this document and I thought I would share these with everybody because they really give a lot of information that you can't really get anywhere else except from the expert, which I'm not that one. I'm just the messenger. So anyway, here on this channel, I'm going to be introducing you to a lot more science-based technology having to do with redox signaling and Asea to allow you to have the ability to actually understand the science. Okay, that is the main thing, is that you understand the science, because once you understand the science and realize that your cells already produce these redox signaling messaging molecules, and that your body's health relies on these messaging molecules, then you'd be more apt to contact the individual who told you about Asea, because Asea is the only company on earth that has a product with these molecules stabilized in a way that you can consume them, that you can assist your health. Anyway, click the subscribe button, click the like button, ding the bell, so that every time I release a new video, you will get notified. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good day.